Hi everybody and welcome to episode 11 of FortressCraft Evolved Hard Mode 64-bit Survival. Now I would just like to make a few comments. We now have a fan-based forum board, and I will put in a link to my website, which is hmkagm.com, where you can go to the link there, because trying to do links from YouTube, you have to have special permissions and stuff like that. So the best way I thought was to link it all through my own website, because I've got special permission because of my own website. So if you want to go to the fan-based or the official-based website for FortressCraft Evolved, then go to my website. I will put a link in the video to my my own website. Go through the pages. It's on the main page where it says forums. Click on that. You'll see a link to the fan-based forum. I haven't done a link to the official FortressCraft Evolved one through Steam yet. I'm having problems getting the link to that, but I will do my best to get that updated as soon as possible. Okay, and don't forget, help support me, guys, you know. But anyway, this is episode 11 hours into the game, and I am going to quickly apologise to my girlfriend because I'm going to be late on Skype and she's going to be so mad at me. But sweetie, I love you, so it all well and good. So let's go and carry on where we were. Now we were making the oh god, what was it? The bits and pieces for the copper, as we are going to get bits and pieces updated for that. Now as you can see, we updated the lift room in the last episode. I'm going to try and not make the same mistake as I made last time, and as you can see, we put all some nice bits and pieces there. So we need to go down to our iron. So we are digging out the iron shaft, so we can get down without getting stuck, because we were getting stuck in the ore, because it doesn't like you going down through through the blocks. Okay, now I have been asking on the official website about updates. Now I did get back 2 replies from both of the devs, from DJ and I can't remember the other, oh god, creator's name. And basically what they said is the betas, okay, the beta updates are regularly updated, and the updates that I use for the video, which is the final update, is put out when they are happy that there are no major bugs in the beta. Okay, so it may take a bit of time for the updates to get through to us, but at least when we get them, we know that they work. Okay, so if you want regular updates, then you're going to have to go and install the beta versions, where there may be a lot of bugs, a lot of feedback is required, which helps the devs greatly. Or like me, because I do the YouTube videos, you'll have to wait until they are happy with it and they will send it out. Okay, so this could take a week, it could take a month, it could take as long as a piece of string. Okay, but they do the updates, so do be aware that we will be keeping updated to the updates as much as possible. Okay, now what are we going to do? We're going to do iron, because iron is always the most important thing, because what we're doing at the moment in this episode is we're going to try, we need to make the generator this episode, okay, because we need one generator and one more hopper for the coal, and then we've got the copper going, and we will need to make the basic drill for the copper head. So let's see what we need, which is copper and iron. So we've got iron going, we only need 5 bars, so we've got the copper. We're going to take the power from there as we are, and we're going to go down the stairs, which I've started to build out, and you can see that we've got the copper here. I don't think I've got a light at the copper source. Yes, I have got light at the copper source. Now you can see that we've got the output hopper and we've got the copper ore there, and we will just carry on digging away at this nice lovely copper until we get 15 bars, and that means that we need around about 15 bars, so that's going to be 3 lots of 96, which is the maximum. Okay, so we're going to be going up and down here for a little bit, but not much. And here's the dreaded hypothermia, but it's gone away, thank God. Okay, now I will be keeping a check on this because we're still doing the coal. Okay, so we get 6 bars from that, so we've not got a full amount of copper yet, so we need to go back down. So I want to try and get this done. I still keep going the long way round to get to this copper, which is a little bit silly, but oh well, never mind. I do like the green and red copper effect, that is nice. But yeah, a couple of people do agree with me that they would like to see a button to adjust the day and night cycle so we can have it darker in the day. Hopefully we can persuade the devs to get that sorted out. It's not a major priority though, we're not going to be rushing for it. It's going to be one of those things that if they do it, they do it. If they don't, you know, we'll try and bug them until they do. Because obviously this is night time and to me it still looks like day. So here we go, we're going to put, we've got the 6 iron in. We still haven't got quite enough copper, but we're going to start off with the copper because we've got 94, so we know that's going to give us 6. So we're going to have to run down again, and it's looking at the point of we would like to have the battery, but I'm going to stick it out and I'm going to carry on mining this copper until we get this copper all up and running, and then we're going to go and do the battery. Okay, or do we do the battery first? Let's have a look at the battery. Let's see what we need for the battery. I think it's lithium. This is why I'm holding out on doing it. So we've got more copper there. That didn't go in. Okay, so that's 96. So we know that we've got 6 coming there. So let's have a look, see what we need. This pyro. We've got 7, so we need 15. Let's have a look at this battery for the suit. So we need copper, tin, iron and lithium. Yeah, we need 24 units of lithium. So there's no way that we're going to be doing that, because that is going to be taking an awful long time to do. So that is going to be done after we've got the copper going. Okay. What about Arthur battery core? That's again, that's going to come later. We will possibly be doing this one as well quite quickly. The solar cell, that regens my suit. That's just copper. We might start doing that. I'm still not going to do it yet though. We've got the ore extractor, the basic drill, copper and iron. Yeah, we should be going quite well with this. Okay, how are we doing with this? So we've got 6 copper bars here, and there we go. I'm just going to have a look to see what we've got, what we need for this pyro generator, and we need 2 more copper. So let's get the power from the power hub when it's got some in, because obviously it's not doing quite so well today. It's being pushed really heavily. As you can see, it goes up quite nicely. I quite like sound effects on this. So we're going to go and get a couple of bits more copper, and then that will be the generator done, and then that will mean all we have left to do is the last hopper, and then we can start working on the drill head. Now once we've got the drill head going, we can start thinking about the manufacturing of conveyor belts. Okay, because conveyor belts at the end of the day is your, how do we say it in England, your meat and veg. Okay, they are going to be the most important thing that you're going to use. Now, a lot of people have been saying, you know, T2 conveyors are very expensive to make, and when you first start off you think that they are, but in actual fact they're not. T2 should be more expensive, but it should be a bit more faster. I don't think devs have yet got that correct. But on that note, I myself, and again this is my opinion, think that you should not be able to use T1 conveyor belts when you hit the ice caverns or below minus 250. They would make the game a bit more challenging, because you're going to have to say, right, okay, after minus 250 to 0 you can use T1 all you like, make it as huge as like. But as soon as you hit 250 you can't place it, you can't put it there. You've then got to go into T2 stuff, and that might be an idea to that the devs might take, might be an idea that they might not take. We don't know. But the one thing that I would like to point out, can we have a trash can for the stuff that we don't like, i.e., you know, all this rubbish that we can't get rid of. So we have got the 2 copper bars that we need. That is giving us the pyro generator. We've crafted that. We'll leave that to go up as it is, because I believe it's day. And again, I still walk round the wrong way. Okay, so we've got the copper nearly made this episode. So let's put this in here. Okay, so that's going to be going there. We just need one more item, which is the hopper here, and then we are going to be having copper coming in, and that's going to be absolutely brilliant for us. So we're first going to go and check on our iron. Obviously we're going to go back up the top, because we need to go into the lift room and we need to dig down still more yet. We've still got some more to do yet to dig straight down and get all this goodies nice and sorted. Okay, so what we do have to be careful when you dig down straight, yeah, especially when you get down to a certain amount of levels, that you don't dig too far down and you do a bit by bit. Now obviously I'm just doing it as I go up and down, because it's just easy to go up and down in a straight line. Okay, so how many iron have we got here? Okay, so we've got a good 52. Okay, and we're still mining out this stuff. Okay, because obviously we don't want that in, because that makes it more awkward. Okay, just gonna throw a glowstone in there. Can I get a glowstone right in the back? No. Okay, and yeah, it's coming along. Okay, I know we are really pushing this, but it's one of the things that you have to do in the game. You have to push it, because if you don't push it, you don't get nowhere. And I really am interested in getting this automatic elevator going, where it carves out the vertical mine shafts. That will be absolutely fantastic to see. And of course we are going to have automatic power for our lifts, because we do need them. But we're going to do that so it doesn't cost anything. Okay, that's tin ore. I don't want tin ore. Gonna go for... Right, let me check. I think it is iron and tin, to be honest. It's that. So yeah, it is iron and tin. So okay, we've got a lot of tin. Let's get that going. That's 6. How many do we need? So that's 6, 12. So we only need one more. Have we got enough in the inventory for it? No, we haven't. So let's go and grab the tin, because then I know that we've got enough tin. Okay, which is 68. So that's more than enough tin that we need. Now let's see, what have we got in the iron? We've got 83 by the look of it, so we need 15, so we need 96 times 3, so it's 300 basically. I'm not very good at maths, guys. I'm not going to pretend that I am, so I just round figures off, okay? So what have we got here? We've got another 12 here. Okay, we're still mining this. Okay, so there's our first 100. When we've got 300, we know that we're going to have enough for our final hopper. Now when we've got our final hopper going, the next stage, like I said, is to make some conveyor belts. And first set of conveyor belts that we're going to do is going to be for coal to get the supply going to keep our power going for the main generator, because the first one you just definitely need it. You know, you can't not have it. Now, I'm not sure if the devs have been working on the snow or not, but it does seem to me that there's not so much snow falling down, and that when you've got a ceiling, not so much is coming through as when I first started to play it. So I am quite pleased with that. Okay, so we've got 16 bars there. Now we need about 16, I think it's 32. There we go. So we'll just double check that for what we need on the hopper. 11, 12. Okay, so we only need 12. Okay, we got that. And we're going to go and get, like I said, some more iron. Go into the lift room. So once we've got the lift room done, it will mean we can go up and down the lifts as much as we like. Whoops a daisy. Actually, you can see I did too much there. Okay, so that's where the platform starts. I've only got a couple of more to go, and then we can go and have a bit more fun. Okay, let's grab this. This is doing 12. How are we doing on the coal in this? We've only got 22 coal. I'm going to put this coal in here. There we go, we've got enough there. We've got nearly 200, which is good. That should provide us with near enough everything that we need to get back to the service. I've only got 5 bits there. Not sure why it's not being flush with the floor anymore. And obviously it's going to go slow. And we're going to get heat now. I don't mind the heat because the heat suddenly goes off. Hopefully we won't get too hot. As I said, there's not a way to cool down quickly, so you've got to be really careful when you get temperature wise. It's where you need your suit to be really on the ball. There we go, you can step off there if we like. Okay. So we've got one tin bar going. We don't want tin. We now want iron. It's still giving us tin. So we're going to manually put the iron in. So we've got one set. We're going to get the other set of iron. Let's have a look, see how we're doing. Yeah, we've got all the tin for it. We just want the iron. So we only need 15. As I said, that's 3 lots of 96, which is 300. Those mathematicians out there will be screaming at me, saying, learn to do maths. And I'm going to say, no, that's why I bought a calculator. Even though I don't use a lot of it all the time. But anyway, let's go mine more iron ore. Okay. Start on this one. Okay, so instantly we got overheat because I wasn't paying attention to what my monitor was doing on my suit power. I'm down to 0. I'm going to have to take the lift. Now you can see we haven't got no PSI stuff in there. Hopefully hypothermia will go as we go up. And of course it has, so obviously I've got my light spaced correctly. I do need another one obviously here at a later date. Look, we got copper, tin, iron, lithium and gold. Okay. Let's grab power out of there. Let's have a look at what we got in there. I think it's done. Yeah. Well, it's tin ore again. Don't know why it keeps doing that. So we now have 37 left. So we only need to go and get another few bits and pieces, and then that's the iron done. Jump across here. And let's get this all done. So it's all nice and tidy. Down there. There, that in there, and go off here. Okay, we got a good 22 there, so that gives us 59. The reason I know it's giving us that is because I can see it on the screen. So we do want to try and hit 96. Come on, give it to us. Let's have it. 94, 5, 6. There we go. So that's the final batch that we need. We don't need any more to come down here for the moment. And that will give us all of our iron to make our final hopper, and then that means we have copper coming in. So that just shows you that in 11 hours of gameplay we have got coal, iron, tin, copper, semi-automated, and all we have to do is go around, pick it up, and away we go. We can go and make our bits and pieces, and it's just a sit back, relax and time consuming game, you know. And we can make modifications to our base as and when we want to. Okay, so here we go. This is the, whoops, wrong screen, we wanted E first. So we put the rest of the iron in there that we need. Okay, and we're going to get, we're not going to use the power from the hub because we're nearly at the point of where we don't need to go anywhere, and all we need is 1 unit of iron. Just going to quickly wait for that to come up. That's going to start smelting soon. That gives us our ore, and we need to go and get some coal. That will be ready. We're now smelting, and then we have them all going. So just think, guys, 11 hours and we got it done, you know. Basically now what it is getting our base up and running nicely, not worrying about too many things, and we've got the storage hopper, and that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to go and get the coal. We've got 72 coal, so that's doing quite nice for us now. Okay, and how are we doing on the tin? So we've got 50 on the tin. Not be too worried about that at the moment. So we're going to go down to the copper level. Okay, we've got hypothermia coming in. I didn't realise we were that low. I'll just go and stand on the candle, or next to the candle, get rid of that because I don't want it interfering with the video. There you go. Hopper down. 72 units of coal in. There you see the pyro generator going. Voila, there goes the ore extractor for our copper, and in 20 seconds 15, 14, 13, there we go, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have got our first bit of copper, so yes, let's get back upstairs. Let's go and get the energy that we need so we don't freeze. And this is now part of the game of where we need to decide what we're going to do next. Okay, so we're going to take that, we're going to get the power. Okay, so we now have the option now of looking at a game and saying, right, where do we go? What are we going to do? And what do we need? Now, if we go for the power core, which is the T1 power block, we're going to need lithium, and we're going to need copper. Okay, now what that gives us on the power storage block is a way to automatically put in an automatic power to keep the coal process running. Okay, because once you start getting it running and you have conveyor belts, you need to have it automatically done. I do need to go and check who actually did that. I think it was DJ, I'm not too sure. I will get back to you with that in the next episode. But we did really want to push on and have a look at the auto excavator. Now the auto excavator is not that much in material wise, but we do need lithium first. Now lithium is not a major priority. We only need a little bit of it, because if we look at this, we still only need 2. Okay, I mean this is T1 lasers. Okay, now Mark 2, you can see it's a significant upgrade. You need 65 titanium and nickel, and it's even more expensive for a T3. But it's one of those where it's cheap, it's cheerful, it's not going to be too much, and we're in the area of thinking it's so difficult to decide what to go and to get what, because the suit power pack, that's a lot. Do we go for the storage block? I mean, what is the storage block going to give it? It's going to give us regular coal, but at the moment I don't think it's necessary. What about the solar power? See, that's gold and lithium, so we can't do that yet. I think because we need the lithium, we don't need a lot of copper. I'm not going to be too worried about the drill head. That will come in time. I think it's about time we started making the conveyor belts. I think that's going to be next. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this going. We're going to shove the tin in there. Okay, and we are going to start with the coal. Now we haven't got a coal head there. Now this is where we've got to rearrange slightly the way that we want to go. Just thinking, we need to go down here. So you can see it's going to be a long process for us into here. Okay, just got to remember the setup for it, because oh yeah, I remember the setup. We actually gain a hopper back. Okay, so what it does is that comes out, that doesn't go there. first one actually goes here, because what happens is when we rearrange it, we have a hopper here coming out the back. We have the pyro generator here, and here next to the drill we have what is it called, the power supply. Okay, so in a way we gain a hopper back, which is quite nice, but we are going to need to get the tin and the copper going, and that in itself will be nice. So we're going to start working on this now, and yeah, we're going to have to rearrange how we do stuff, okay, because we've got 3 tin bars, okay, and we need to go and check on our copper, but let's go and get our lift going. Now obviously we can't have this here because we break our legs. That was going to be the emergency chute if we got caught up too much, but we can't have that, so that's that idea out of the way. Go. That's all well and done. Okay, so that's one more to do. So we are going to not put the lift in yet because that's just going to be premature, and we're going to go and check our iron, see how we do. And we have got 56, which is absolutely lovely. Needs to come off there. Coal is doing great. I'm not going to take no energy. We don't need no energy. We do need to think about making this a little bit better. Now this is our stairs, so I'm not too sure why I did that. I know there was something, because lithium is down here, isn't it? Lithium down here. I know gold is down here. How far is lithium? Is this lithium? Yes, this is lithium. So let's start taking a little bit of lithium with us. Don't have to take too much. See, with the heat and that, it's quite far down, lithium. You can always get a little bit every now and then. Okay. got 8 tin. What have we got now that we can smelt? Let's get that done, because that gives us another ore processor, doesn't it? What does it need? Copper. So we need copper, but if we need copper, we're going to need a new drill head. So many choices, so little thing to do. Okay. This is the last one, then we can put our lift back in. Okay, so now, as you remember, when putting a lift in, it's got to be set at a direct angle. So let's get our lift. That's too low. Okay. This is going to be the lift here. Okay. Right, so now what you've got to remember is that's actually in the wrong place. It should be 3 here, not 2. Okay, so that's in the wrong place there, so it needs to go there. That's in the right place now. Just double check on that. Yeah, okay, so let's get rid of that. Okay, and that's our lift done there. But again, remember, we've got to have this extended to 64, and we've got to have it extended whilst resting. That is what we need. Hopefully now, because we've done all of the hard work of digging the blocks out, we won't need to is that right? We won't need to worry about going up or down. So while we're here, I don't want to get trapped. While we're here, we'll go and pick up our iron. We've got 22 iron. I'm going to go and get a little bit more of the lithium, because that will give us 2 bars, and then we can concentrate on the copper. Okay. Okay, so that's enough lithium for now. Stuck in the roof, just dig your way out and put it back. Okay, so how are we doing? We've got 33 coal there. Okay. wanted 16 lithium, so let's get that in and get it heating, and then once it's starting we'll get rid of the other little bits of lithium. Come on, hurry up, get up to temperature. Okay, there we go, it's melting. So as you can see, we got rid of that. Okay, so there we go. So we have the power supply there. So we've got copper, which is 8. Is it? That's copper, isn't it? Copper is 11. Yeah. So we're now at the point of deciding which way we're going to go. Okay, like I've said through all this, it's one of those decisions of, do we get the power? That's actually not going to take too long. That will give us constant coal going. And then we can concentrate, we definitely then can concentrate on the conveyor belts, because it needs a lot of copper. We need ore extraction for lithium. We don't need that so much badly, but we do need the basic drill motor for the copper and the coal. So you can see we need 16 bars of iron, no, 30 bars of iron, 16 bars of copper, and 8 bars of tin, because we need 2. Okay, but on saying that, I don't think we're doing too bad, to be honest. I think we've had a good episode. We've got all of ours now done. Still getting a lot of bits and pieces. I think for the time being, I'm going to take the basic drill head out of here, and I'm going to go and put it into the copper head so we can get the copper moving, and then I won't have to go down so far or wait so long for the copper. Okay, so we'll get that done. Okay, so we've got 42 copper there. Doesn't quite give us a full amount. We've got that filled up, but because it's a main one, let's fill it to 100. We've got 100 there. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. So I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Not sure if any girls are playing this game yet. It might not be enough in content for them. I know that's sexist, but then I'm a sexist pig, so I don't really care. And if there are any girls out there, do let us know. You know, if you play it, let us know. If you don't, then let us know. Okay, so let's get this running with copper. I will see you next episode, on episode 12, because this is episode 11. Don't forget, go to my website, go to the forum boards, post your comments, post your YouTubes on the fan-based and on the official ones. Link your YouTube channels, get everything done. Don't forget, sponsor me if you want to. Don't have to, it would be nice, but enjoy the game, people. This is HMK signing off. Have fun, stay safe. I will see you next time on episode 12 when we make our final choice of what we're going to do. Do we do the automated coal? Do we do the drill head? Do we do the lithium? Or do we do the conveyor belt? Have fun, people. Bye for now.